shall be.
Is something... It is done.
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the...
Oakfather preserve you. Then you'll have...
Yes? As you wish. Copper for your thoughts. Let's go. Come for a chat?
You wish to consult me? Good.
Slain! Help! Watchers! Witnesses! You!
So, Gale, you laid with a goddess. You must have some sordid tales to tell.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent, euphoric, incandescent.
And soon,
Not sordid.
reach its zenith.
You actually made sleeping with a goddess sound boring. Incredible.
I believe Lord Gortash has shuffled off for good. Saw the gazettes.
What is that?
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
Do we have a target?
on, let's go.
Always nice to be wanted.
I am ready.
Sharp as ever.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
My faith will guide me.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
If you hadn't saved me from that mob, perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me? It is not the eyes that I fear, it is the intent. The Lord of... As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on... And just as then... And he has you. I see that. You have at least a measure of self-control. The heart of a ball-spawn. Yours is a family set on self-slaughter. When there are two or more, they will destroy one another until a single heir to the throne of blood remains. In times gone by, there was an errant-hearted ball-spawn who stood against his foul optimist that I am. I hope you are of similar heroic vintage. I believe, and I'd like to help, the only way I know how. It is a study of the Slayer, and may give you a much-needed edge when you face Baal's chosen. The dream, it is said that children, once they have... It is a beast of... A genius. Exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala. That is how he came. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him. The same that saved Baldur's Gate. I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. But not all of those who stood against him survived. I wish you luck, my friend.
Come for a chat?
You wish to consult me? Good.
I wasn't expecting it, but
Help! Watchers witness you!
So, Gale, you laid with a goddess. You must have some sordid tales to tell.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent,
Not already here,
euphoric,
striding among us.
incandescent, not sordid.
You actually made sleeping with a goddess sound boring. Incredible.
If you can't afford it, stop wasting my time.
Something over there. Don't give me trouble now.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited."
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile.
gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each return.
This is the court of the Here come those who seek to transcend. Aspirants of his most profane order. The would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But these are not aspirants. You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst. Harper Worm, the abdicating hero. Your keen sense for this city has withered in your absence. And you, man of stone, as you stood a statue, a helpless ornament, your city warped, changed, became ripe for the plucking.
Sarevok, Baal's least favorite son. Still tied to Daddy's apron strings, I see.
You disappoint me, child of murder. I expected more of your return.
Sarevok Arnchev, a relic of your cursed line, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen. And yet, the history he shares with your companion seems to run almost as deep as your own.
What purpose do you have in bringing these heretics to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
Simple. We beat him about the brow and butt until he was dead.
Sarevok once fancied himself Baal's chosen, until we put him in his place. Feel no shame for forgetting him. History shall do the same.
These two have long meddled in my affairs, and my father's.
Do not parley with this madman.
Sarevok once had his chance to taste of goodness.
You speak of the past. I speak of the future. There are two paths to the Temple of Baal. To carve your devotion into flesh, or to be the carcass that is carved upon.
You get to my age, you have already done everything. Be my guest.
We have already smashed Sarevok's soul from his body once. Boo says it is your turn.
And so, the Harper and the idiot Ranger raised their weapons against Sarevok once more. You disappoint me, child of Baal. I had heard such tales of you, tales of grandeur and vile glory. But the company you keep has tainted you and pulled you away from our Father's grace. I understand. I once fell to hubris, as you are falling now. But no more. Baal will never again have cause to question my devotion. Not even for a Baal spawn. You will die as you have lived. A heretic, forgotten, and unloved. Blood to blood is Baal's sacrifice, and I shall be the knife that spills it.
for the fallen.
I speak, they burn.
Oakfather preserve you.
Yes, my friend?
Yes, my love?
Couple turns should do it.
Oi! Citizen! Get me out of here!
Thanks for freeing me so quickly. No idea what those Barlist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I, put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now. After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to polish off the bottle I'd started. I started coming over all woozy. My joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser's loins. Paralyzed. My vision went black. When I woke up, I was in chains. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I'd bid you good day, but it's been royally shite all round. You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh?
Mind who you call history, Hollyphant.
The wrinkled orb is correct. Boo remembers the stench of the temple still.
Very good. Now, let's talk and find that temple.
This place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.